Watching the 8th episode of Getacar.
Yes, in this episode, Lynn and I are going to get down and dirty. We're going to go off-roading. I'm also going to go very, very quickly in a modern classic. But before we head in that direction, Lynn, we have...
the Mitsubishi 2.0 Lancer GT, which is the brother of the Mitsubishi Evolution 10.
The Evolution series of Lancers have done a lot, if you think about it. Yeah, I know you're too young to remember, but the Lancers in the 80s were so ugly, so small, horrible. And thanks to the participation of Mitsubishi in the World Rally Championship over the past 15 years, they have taken a garden variety, ugly, pathetic, small, pitiful little Lancer into the beauty that it is today.
Let's have a look. Formula One is a motorsports. The drama is now, more often than not, off track with colorful characters like Max Mosley and Flavio Briatore flagging up all the valuable column inches. There's no overtaking, and crashes are now planned in advance. Formula One used to be the Michael Bay of motorsports. Fast, loud, with lots of dynamic camera angles. Now it's just predictable, dull, and lame. But rallying, now that's a different kind of sport. It's grimy, dirty, and dusty. It's a proper testosterone-charged sport, where drivers are just as likely to fall off a ravine as they are slamming into a wall of eights. And unlike Formula One, these rally cars start their lives as humble, humdrum saloons. Much like this, the new Lancer. Okay, it's not really all that new. It's not even a mild facelift. I honestly can't tell the difference that has been made. Oh, there's one. It's in chrome now. Usually, when the word Mitsubishi Lancer is uttered, motoring enthusiasts will patiently wait for the accompaniment of the word Evo. Previous Lancer variations were so detached from their Evo twin siblings, you'd be better off driving a llama. They are that far apart. But the current iteration of the Lancer, though lacking quite a bit of the rally-bred department, is built from the ground up to be a brilliant driver. It's like a llama, RS. And Malaysians lapped it up. When it was launched 2 years ago, Lancers were literally galloping out of the showrooms. I didn't get it. Yes, I know it had big 18-inch rims, and yes, I know that it looked like an Evo. But it isn't an Evo, is it? The answer, though, lay in its price. At over 120,000 ringgit, you can easily buy 2 of these for the price of an Evo and still have change for a trip to Kathmandu, where I was told there are llamas. Just look at the front grille and 18-inch rims. Yeah, it's definitely performance-oriented, but they still have the effect of provoking other drivers on the road to feel inferior as you pass by. The Lancer GT doesn't only look good, it also has enough under its bonnet to back up its looks. The 2-liter Mavic engine may be a little sluggish at first, but once it hits the 40 to 50 kilometer mark, then its true potential starts to kick in. I really like the fact that it's an automatic transmission that pulls you over 6,000 RPM before it decides to shift. Another strong point about the Lancer GT is that it handles very well too. This car is just so easy to drive. Woo! The confidence it gives you when you're taking bends and corners, even maneuvering through tight spots, is unbelievable. If you think about it, the Lancer has everything a person needs in a car. Notice that I say need, and not want. A four-door sports sedan that gives you the thrill of driving and still looks good enough to pass the keys to the valet. When the third-generation Lancer first launched back in 1982, which was also called the Mitsubishi Champ, it was used as the base model for our first national car, the Proton Saga. 27 years later, a big leap is seen in terms of build quality and performance compared to what the Saga had to offer. And Proton Having renewed their cross-licensing and technology transfer agreements with Mitsubishi in 2008, we should be seeing some Mitsubishi-based Wajas in 2010. To be brutally honest, when Lancer was launched, it gave the long-standing champion, the Honda Civic, a broken jaw. But now, 2 years on, the Lancer has to go up against not only the Malaysian favorite, the Honda Civic, but the outstanding Mazda 3 Sport as well. The Lancer is very evil in its DNA. Despite Mazda winning the overall car of the year, I can't help but to wonder if the outcome would have been different had the Lancer competed.